Hey friends, Karate Bobby here. Welcome to episode 2 of Karate Bobby. I am so happy that you decided to join us. In the last episode, we talked about our balance. We talked about our physical balance and keeping our hands up and our body straight. Okay, so that's what we're going to work on a little bit more today, but we're going to do it differently. Here's what you got to do. I mentioned at the last episode that this episode, episode 2, is all about parents versus kids. Let me hear you say, yeah. All right, so moms and dads, if you're sitting nearby, I need your help for this episode, okay? Now, moms and dads, I get it. I have a 2-year-old myself. I know how easy it is to just kind of sit on the couch, go on your phone as your kid is sitting there watching YouTube. But guess what? For this specific episode, I would really love if you were to come hang out with us. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna give you about 10 seconds to go grab your parents, all right? Ready, and go. Got 2 seconds left. That's 3. Don't know why I did 2, 1, and time. Parents, thank you so much for joining us. Get ready for our parent versus kid challenge in the next part. Here's what I want you to do. Face your mom or dad and say, bring it on. All right, I'll see you guys in the next part. Hey friends, Karate Bobby, you're still here. I'm so happy you're still here. This time, kids and parents, give me a high five in that air. Great job. Now remember, we're talking about balance. We're gonna have a contest, kids versus parents, okay? So just to recap, because kids, you got a leg up on the parents, right? Because you did the last episode. But parents, I'm gonna remind you, along with the kids, that remember, to have good balance, we keep our hands in tight. We don't want our arms all over the place. We also want to keep our body straight and our head up. If our head is down and our body's moving, really tough to get some good balance. So remember, hands up, body straight, head up tall, okay? So head up, hands up. So what we're gonna do, it's gonna be kids versus the parents. You're gonna see who can hold their right knee up the longest. So you're gonna lift that knee up as high as you can, and you're gonna try to hold it up without moving, okay? So here's what I want you to do. I want you to pause this video really quick and have that contest ready. And pause the video, boop. Did you do it? Who won? Parents or kids? Here's what I want you to do. Moms and dads, I really want to know who kind of has the upper edge, okay? So I want you to put in the comments really quick, who won, you or your kid? All right, so I'll give you a second to do that, and I'm gonna be back for the next part in about 2 seconds. Hey, you're still here, guys. Thank you so much for keep on watching the episode. I really appreciate it. Remember, this is episode 2 of Karate Bobby, and we just had that contest with the kids versus the parents. Now we're gonna have another contest. This time, you're gonna have 2 choices. Let me hear you say 2 choices. Yeah, way to go. So the first choice is you're just gonna lift your leg up, and you gotta try to hop on that other leg. That's pretty tough. Now, the other choice is going to be dependent on how much room you have. How much space do you have? Because for me, I'll tell you what, I got all this room out here. So for me, I could do option number 2 if I wanted. For you, you might not be able to. So take a second, ask your mom or dad, which option's better? Option 1 or option 2? Ask them. Now, go. Did you do it? Awesome. So depending on what they said, option number 2 is going to be like hopping around. So I'm going to have one leg up and I'm going to try to hop around. But the goal is I got to keep my body up straight and my head up the whole time I'm hopping around. And I want to keep my arms in tight. So I am still in a straight line. All right, so you're gonna see who can do the most hops, you or mom and dad. So remember before, kids, last time you said bring it on, moms and dads, look at your kid and say, bring it on. All right, so you're gonna have that contest, and again, moms, dads, I really wanna know who won, who got the most hops, how many hops did you get? Put it in the comments, and I'll see you for the final part of episode number 2. Don't go anywhere, have the contest, put the results below. Great job, parents and kids. You guys crushed it. All right. Hopefully you had a great contest right there. Hopefully you paused the video, and I really hope you put down there what your score was and who won. This is the end of episode number 2. However, moms and dads, I really appreciate you joining us, and I bet your son or daughter does too. So give your family member a big hug. Give them a hug. Come on. Give them a hug. I see you. Hug them. All right, so give them a hug. Way to go. Give me a high five. Now, moms and dads, I'm going to let you know a secret. Episode number 3 is going to be the what I call the first edition of Karate Convos. It's short for Karate Conversations. And in that episode, we're going to talk briefly about the benefits of a balance, not just when we're practicing martial arts, but everywhere, at home, at school, everywhere you go, because balance is a big part of our life. And we're going to talk about mental and emotional balance in the next episode, as well as balance in our life. So if you think that your child can improve on their emotions or having a better balance in their life, please make sure they hang out and watch the next episode. And I can't wait to see you next time on Karate Bobby.